People are wondering, is this a one-off OGR? Are you joining the TTC? No. It's just simple. I wanted to do something different for week 17. Do something different. You can't do the same stale shit week after week. You've got to evolve a little bit. Or even harken back to previous days. That being said, Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah, even includes you, Boyz4Life. And if you're curious where this all stemmed from, obviously you guys see my previous video. I'll leave a link in the description box below to Boyz4Life's rebuttal of me. And this is going to be my last video in the series because I'm going to let the Giants and Cowboys play out on Sunday, and who is giving who crow on Monday play out. Who's doing the victory lap? Who's giving out the crow? Either way, let's get into this vid. So in this video, boys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick apart your video one by one. Let's start at the beginning. What dumbass, seriously, uses a supervillain to represent themselves? You know supervillains lose in the end. So are you foreshadowing the fact that the Cowboys are just going to lose to the Giants? God, that was the dumbest thing you could have done. You couldn't be a little bit more creative? You know, let's get into the rest of the insults in this video, because I got to take care of something real quick. Sorry, I was rudely interrupted. You know, that's what happens when you have kids, but you would know nothing about that. That being said, let's get into Bert. First off, swing and a miss. Right off the bat. Bert has hair on his head. I do not. You know, you should have went with Mr. Clean or something, but again, creativity is not your specialty, very clearly. That being said, Bert's idolized by millions of children for years. Bert and Ernie, Sesame Street, one of the most popular kids shows of all time. So are you saying I'm a childhood hero? I appreciate you complimenting me as a good father. I appreciate that. Nice try, though. Effort, I guess. Either way, let's get into the next example you use. Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston. Really? You don't say. The man on Breaking Bad, a badass in his own right, and a phenomenal actor. I'm flattered. So you're saying I deserve an Emmy. I appreciate that. Again, another swing and a miss. You know, it seems like baseball's not your forte. So you know what? Let's try something different. Let's take you back to school, because you're not the only person that has receipts to cash. So let's get into the three receipts I have to cash. Here's the first one. So now that we've established you have no hand-eye coordination, and that we've established that you have no memory because you've agreed to this, yet I'm the one that's begging and pleading somebody to talk shit with. Really? And what are you? You've been too busy sniffing a little too much glue, smoking a little too much weed. What the fuck do they do down in Texas? What the fuck is in the water? I want to know. That being said, that's receipt one. You agreed to this whole thing. So memory loss is not an excuse. You know, if you don't do your assignment at work and you get fired because of it, what are you going to try and sue or something? Like, memory loss as an adult is no excuse. Sorry. Receipt two kind of goes with receipt one, because you accused me of being desperate. Yet you are on your hands and knees in your garage, beg and pizzle. You and Mike Mosh beg and pizzle to come at you. And that's all you hear is crickets from Tennessee. Not because he's afraid of you, because you're not worth his time. Yet you post 2 videos, the same video twice. Again, memory is not your strong suit. That's what we're figuring out in this. So receipt number 3. Okay, so again, we've established you're not good with hand-eye coordination. You're not good with memory. So can you learn? Can you be receptive? Nope. Fails again. Here we go. Should I do this next part in a speak and spell voice? Or should I just, I don't know. How do I put this for you? Buy you hooked on phonics. Coppizzle is spelled Coppizzle. See, if you watched a little bit more Sesame Street there, Groucho, you would understand that. So you can't learn, you have no hand-eye coordination, and you have no memory. What are you, a vegetable? I thought Texas was all about steaks and longhorns and something. Jesus. But either way, let's get into the next part. Now let's get to the coup de grace of your video. See, you slipped and fell on your own banana peel. You crashed and burned like the car outside my house last night. I was sleeping, by the way. I was woken up by it. The best you could come up with to insult me was gay. You couldn't be any more creative. The vegetable from Texas himself. Boyz4Life. You know, I'm concerned about your health. You know, we've established you have memory loss. Okay? So, is that through recreational drugs, too much drinking? We know you like to drive your car and record videos, which is dumb in its own right. I've done it myself. I've stopped for a reason, because I'm afraid this is going to happen. And no, I'm not wishing death on you. That's a little bit over the top. But you know what? You're going to have the final say in this one, because I'm not making another video until the Giants and Cowboys play on Sunday. I'm eager to hear your rebuttal. We'll find out on Monday who's giving the crow and who's doing the victory lap. Either way, guys, hope you enjoyed the vid. It's been OGR, and I'll catch you on the next vid.